it's time for another video. So what are we doing? We're going to be using some completely new stuff. This is a gift. So thank you very much to the people at Leaf. You saw that in the thumbnail, so perhaps you already know. Very busy week on my end, so let's just get started. Leaf sent me off this razor here, so thank you again to Leaf, and for sending me the razor and everything else, mostly in this shave. Comes in here. Let's see if we can open it. Looks like this. That's how you get it. Oh yeah, sorry. Need to put something in here. There you go. Put the blade in. So this is a blade, not one, but a couple. Whoops. Oh, that was close. So much for trying to show you, eh? Right. There's a razor. This is I don't know if it says so here. No, it doesn't. This is the fawn version. I would take out. We're going to be looking at how many blades you get. Does it say so? No. Perhaps we'll just open and count. I'm counting one. Five blades, single-edged blades. But I also got a pack of 50 Leaf blades alongside that. So that's the razor. Alongside the razor, I also got, I'll show you, a stand. Also in the thumbnail. Looks like this, and there's a rubber band right here. And it says Leaf. Fits perfectly. Alright, we'll put that right. We also got this beautiful, also in the thumbnail, brush from Leaf, silicone, good backbone, and it's hollow in here. It still has a nice weight to it. And you put water in and put on the soap. And the soap is right here. It's called Zesty, which is has a lovely sort of and reminiscing some kind of citrusy soap that you would many years ago, what comes to mind, wash your clothes in. And you have, let's see, have a puck of soap like this. It's very green, zesty, lemony, limey, very citrusy, and almost clementine as well. So yeah, but sort of a standard soap scent with citrus. So beautiful. And you have a ball, and there's silicone in here. So when you lock in the soap, you could sort of press here to loosen up the puck. So that's what we'll do. We'll take out a puck, place it in the middle of the bowl here, as there, and this is silicone, metal inside. Right, and we'll take this, fill it with water. So you'll see it's 1 and 2. That's it. Beautiful. And that is what is said so on how to use the soap. So it's in the description. So we'll follow the description on this one. Alright, we'll just wet the face here, and then we'll put on some Vitos pre-shaving cream with menthol. That's nice. And as we do that, we'll soak it, this one. There you go. Go through here. Today's a special day. We had some guests. Because my kit turned 10. What was that? On Wednesday. Love you, buddy. Right. We'll take this out, flick it a few times. And there you have it right here. There's actually some water you can't. Yeah, you can see it there. Right. Let's lather this up. Taking up some of that water, bloomed it now. It's sort of the standard soapy scent, I would say. But a nice soapy scent. And it is lathering up quite well. And this ball, perhaps we'll try to see if we can use it on just grub, but there's lather all over the place, so it is lathering up very nicely. Right, let's give it a go here and try to put some of this to the face and see if we can get it. We'll see how the skin reacts to this. Whoops, slather all over the place here. So it is definitely lathering. Good backbone. Kind of a scruffy feel, but in a nice way still. Good mix with the lentil. Beautiful. Alright, I think we're done. Okay, all over, just saying. Just cleaning up a bit here, excuse me. There you go, alright. That lather exploded, and just to clarify, even though this is a gift from Leaf, I'm not paid by them to say anything in particular about their products. That's out there, so everything I experience here is my opinion and mine alone. The form, it says right here, Leaf. There you go. No, I don't remember. There's a way you could tell if it's it's thorn or twig. Twist it, and then it turns its head. Eventually, I think. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Then you can place a blade right there. All right. And as I said, we'll be using one of their blades. Last minute change. I was going to use either the Astra here or the Silver Max, but I changed my mind. I said, why not use a Fallout Leaf? There you go. That's how it looks. That blade's right, already cut in half. So you could take a D. Whoa, there you go. So you could take a D blade basically and bend it and snap it in half. And then it sits on the other side on not plastic, which you know is good to know, I guess. So it's sitting right there and not falling out because there's a magnet there, and we'll just turn this. A lot of people have problems with this falling out. This is new, so I don't think that will be an issue. There you go. How it looks. Alright, let's give it a go. So the fawn with the leaf blade in it, using the Leaf Zesty soap. There you go. Nice. Very sharp, it seems, but smooth. Nice. Very good indeed. Nice residual slick, as you could tell, hopefully. Keep going over the same area here over and over. not having any difficulties. That's a good one. Soap seems to be having a nice slickness and nice residual slickness. There's something simple about this, you know, something I enjoy. Enjoy the simplicity of this, somehow. Seems nicely built. Yeah. Nice sort of length to it. And I thought it would be heavier. I'm not counting it as a bad thing. You get the blade, but not at all too much. It's supposed to have a medium feel to it, and I agree. It's sort of medium kind of shape. Not putting this on the counter, but putting it on the stand, which is a nice touch. There you go. There you go. So remove some of the beard, that's good. Not causing any irritation. Still lots of, let's put some water to it to see the magic happen on it. Let's see. Still a beautiful, zesty, I would say almost classic scent. Something simple about it as well, but still nice and no irritation on the skin, so that's good. There you go. Right. Across. Now we're getting somewhere. Just rinse a bit more often perhaps than you usually would. Alright, the blade, as I said, seems nice, sharp, smooth. I don't have a lot of experience with these one-sided razors here, but I think I'm improving. Right. Beautiful. Looks nice. I mean, it looks awesome also the way that you turn it and it opens, it slides to the side, you know. That's a very cool design. Definitely, from the single edge point of view, this is the easiest razor I've tried to load. I have the Pearl, which is not that easy to load. Then I have what's called Parker Silver Edge, which is just slightly easier to load. I don't know why, because it's the same kind of system. But this one is the easiest. No I'm not paid to say that if anyone speculates. There's a few dots here. Good. Right, let's just go slightly. That's very close to BBS already, so it is a medium aggression, that's for sure. In feel as well. Perhaps dip on the faucet. There you go, thin layer here. Can pick up. There's lots of soap left for me to thicken up, but I want it to be thin on this last pass. Getting the blade as close as possible. There you go. Good. Good. Nice. So you can do that as well. Sort of trim different kind of areas here. Hardly anything left, so that's good. Beautiful. I'm concentrating, sorry. Okay. Right. Beautiful. Yeah, I think that's it. Good. So that's it. I'll do a face wash in what's left in the brush, and I'll see you at the post shave. There you go. Back. Very refreshing. And initial thoughts. Amazing. Feels amazing. Pre-shave sort of feel here. Great feel. Amazing feel. So very pumped. I'm on this. Alright, we'll put on some witch hazel. This is unscented but mentholated. Just because it's been very warm today. Right, let's see. Slight sort of reaction here in the neck. That's nothing new. Right. Good for your skin, this. Alright. So what did we use? And we'll add the splash at the very end. So this shave was made possible because Leaf gifted me a lot of nice products. Thank you, Leaf. despite it being a gift, I'll be completely honest in my thoughts. First of all, the blush, the brush. I believe this is the sage colour. Here you go. It says the leaf here. That's sort of hollowing here, and a water drop, which indicates that's where you put the water to put in the blooming process. A good backbone. It's like the scrubbiness, which is actually a very nice feel. So it's not in the bad way I say scrubbiness, because it has a very soft tips as well. Overall, and a nice sort of grippiness to this. Nice brush. Alright, so I don't know if you can tell, it says sleeve here, but there's lather all over this, so it explodes with water. And I don't know what adds water, whip it up. Yeah, I would say, in addition to the description, pour out the water, the blooming water. It explodes with lather. Lasted in the brush for 3 passes and a face wash, and there was enough more still, and there's still plenty left. So what you do now is that you press here, and you could put out, there you go, take out and clean this and this, and leave this to dry for 24 hours, and it'll come back. So the ball worked absolutely amazing, no issues, felt good in hand, didn't get slippery even though it got lathery. The puck, amazing, really, great slickness, good residual slickness, and nice, very nice protection, and has a very good post-shaving feel to it as well. The scent is sort of zesty, as the name suggests. Sort of clean, soapy, citrusy scent. A very nice, classic way, still simple somehow. So, do I enjoy it? Yes. Off the puck, I would say it's about a scent strength of 4. And lathered, I would say about the same. So not much change in that record. But it's nice. It's a nice scent. It works. It's simple. You can put on any kind of aftershave you want afterwards. No problem. Alright. Now for the razor, which I have got a stand with. Beautiful razor. Really impressed with it. I thought it would be heavier, and I thought the sort of materials that it was made of would be kind of different. Though, summing up, mid-aggression, nice aggression. I get a feel. I get sort of a new ability. I like that you sort of turn this and it opens up, and if you continue it slides to the side for you to access the blade, which was also a leaf blade in this one. Beautiful razor, beautiful blade, sharp, smooth, didn't cause any kind of irritation, and very accessible, even right under here to sort of take out the worst bits. So the razor itself and the blades, very recommendable as well. So everything in the shave has been recommendable. Pre-shave was the Vitos, also did a good job. Ventilation, kind of fresh feel. And I believe that was it. Thank you once more for Leaf, and I'll be saving these products. They're worth saving, and they're worth getting, and also buying, in my opinion. And what's left to do is to put on some aftershave, which I have here. Sterling, amazing quality. Lime, also to keep in the citrusy feel. There you go. I believe I've mentholated this slightly, actually. Some stinginess on the neck. Oh yeah, burn. Oh yeah, real sort of candy limey, you know, beautiful. That's it. thank you for watching. Stay happy, healthy, and stay safe. Remember to tell your loved ones that you love them. And this is Hans from HC Save signing off. See you at the midweek. Bye bye.